Hey guys, I'm Allie with NGM Modeling and I am here with our model, Melissa. What are we learning today, Melissa?
Some stretches to help us gain a little height.
So around 70% of your height is determined by genetics, which leaves you a little bit of room to control the rest of your height through diet, sleep, and through exercise. You do keep growing up until age 25, so don't give up just yet if you're not 25 years old yet. But before we get started on talking through these stretches, I want you to go ahead and drop me a comment down below with your height and about how tall you would like to grow. The first thing that we need to check is your posture. So let's take a look at the back, starting at the top at the shoulders. A lot of times those shoulders are rounded. You can show a little bit more height by just simply opening up those shoulders back and down, kind of sticking your chest out a little bit, but not sticking it out so prominently that then your shoulders open up way too far. So make sure it's just nice, light open, and then shoulders back and down slightly so that you've got that chest sticking out. Important also in posture is a strong core and of course that strong back. Those are the building blocks of good posture. So guys, let's get started with some lengthening and strengthening exercises. So first up, we're looking at child's pose. On the knees, legs behind you. You can open up those knees just a little bit if you need to for a little bit extra breathing room. Extend those arms out, head down, and really try to continue to reach out. Keep reaching those fingertips out, walk them out a little bit at a time to extend this stretch just a little bit more. On this next one, those hips carry a lot of weight, so make sure we're stretching those out with stretching out those hip flexors here as you lean forward, and then make sure to do the other side. Next is back on those knees. You're going to be in this puppy pose, so the hips are over the knees. You're going to extend those arms out like you did for the child's pose, and notice the nice straight back our model Melissa here has, and then squeezing through your core as well. Anna here, same thing again. See those hips nice and lined up over those knees, and extend those arms. Look at how nice and long she is here through this exercise. Nice stretch for that back, and again, holding in through that core. We're gonna do the Superman here, and you can start this move out with the toes on the ground, simply moving those arms from straight up into that W movement and holding it, making sure to squeeze through your belly button, trying to keep that belly button from touching the mat, squeezing through the core, but not holding your breath here. Next up, we're gonna move into a down dog, so you want those feet a little bit wider than your hips, and you can see here you want your head aligned with your back, so try not to lift the head up too high. Just keep it nice and tucked in, just like that, and continue that stretch. You can bring it down onto those elbows like Anna did. Now on this one, we're going to do a nice warrior pose. Again, opening up those chests, and this helps to stretch out the back as well. Separate those legs and make sure to keep that weight over your heels. We're gonna go into a lizard pose here, bringing one leg forward and try to come down onto those elbows. If you need to, you can come up onto your hands. Now on this one, we're gonna come into a runner's lunge, and you can also bring that down to the knee here as well. And go ahead, continue to stretch out those hip flexors. And then we're gonna do the butterfly pose. So you're gonna sit on your bum and make sure that you are feeling those sit bones. Put the bottoms of the feet together And now the closer the feet are to you, the more challenging the stretch will be. The further away, that will give you a little bit of a release in your knees and in your hips, and you can work your way up to having the feet closer to you as you work out, but you can start with them a little bit further away. We're gonna do a little up dog here. This is an incredible stretch for your core and also for your back at the same time. Just put those legs down and then make sure that those hands are underneath those shoulders and looking up, feeling that nice deep stretch. We're gonna go into this T stretch here, and you want to be in that warrior pose, and then you're going to open up those arms to the opposite side, looking up towards the top hand. Cat-cow is great. It helps to stretch out your back and also helps to your core. So on this one, you want those knees underneath those hips, those hands underneath your shoulders, and you're going to inhale and lift just like a cat, and then exhale and press down into that cow, lifting the head up. So again, you're going to inhale, round that back, and then as you exhale, you want to bring your chest down. Holding planks is a great way to strengthen your core, actually your entire body. You can do it on the palms of your hands. If you're looking for a little bit of a challenge, you can bring it down onto your elbows like Melissa was doing at the beginning of this stretch here. You can also turn this into a side plank. Lots of different variations for the planks, making sure to squeeze through your core. That's how you're going to control this movement.